So Playboi Carti's Opium has been teasing new music all year with new projects being announced and set to drop from Ken, Lone, and Homixide Gang, and just maybe Carti's iMusic. But I feel like the Opium label as a whole hasn't really been talked about of how insane the run that they can possibly go on this year, taking over 2025. But let's take a look at the projects that each of the artists have been teasing so far this year and what we can expect from Opium these next few months. And now starting off with our boy Kenyatta Lee Fraser, aka Ken Carson, probably has one of the most highly anticipated albums this year, that being More Chaos. And now More Chaos was actually announced over a year ago, which is kind of crazy, but we actually wouldn't get a official announcement till Kai that stream, as Ken did text Kai saying April 11th, aka Ken's birthday. And since then, in my opinion, Ken has been previewing some of his best music ever, bro. Many fans are saying that the music that Ken has been previewing sounds similar to like Great Chaos, or are saying that Ken needs to like change it up, but no, bruh. That song that Ken previewed called Pocahontas has honestly such a cool flow. Money Spread is also hard as fuck too. And he also previewed the track list having 20 tracks on it, including a lot of the grills that the like fans wanted, like Exposed, First Night, and bro, just seeing how much Ken has grown this year, having one of the biggest tours last year, and just constantly evolving as a artist. I was actually looking at his Rolling Loud performance back in 2021 like the other day. I was like, damn, this dude has grown like crazy, and I could definitely see Ken headlining festivals one day. But yo, that's besides the point. More Chaos is about 40 days away, and yeah, I'm definitely hyped. Ken has been working on this album longer than he did for a Great Chaos, it seems like. Obviously not dropping an album in over a year. He dropped the deluxe last year, and he's been previewing new music almost every week. So yeah, he's no question getting active, no doubt whatsoever. And I could definitely expect Ken to start posting crazy like, you know, promo on his Finsta and just taking over as a whole in March ahead of the album that drops in April. Can we read? And the same can be said about Lone 2. Now, Lone 2, many fans has had a disappointing 2024 due to a number of reasons, but at the end of last year, Lone did tease a new album saying, hey, I'm back on that raw shit.
I'm dropping new music. I got a mixtape coming out in the top of the motherfucking year. We not doing no album this time, you know what I'm saying? We dropping real raw, real feelings. We back on that original shit, you know what I'm saying? We pushing big YV shit, we pushing big bigs. Get money on, you know what I mean?
Teasing an album or teasing a mixtape early this year. At the time, I didn't think too much of it because every time a Opium member gives a time frame of a album dropping, is it really gonna like fucking drop? I mean, maybe Ken's albums, because Ken is probably the most honest artist out of the Opium label. But the album name is supposedly called Love Hurts, and this is a album again that honestly I haven't been seeing too much talk about, but Lone has been previewing some of the best music I've seen from bro in over a year. Don't get me wrong, Love Lasts Forever was like, you know, fire, but I feel like Lone's last game-changing album was If Looks Could Kill, bro. Like, y'all can hate on the album all y'all want, but yo, we got some of the best Lone songs previewed during that rollout, bro. Like freaking Brazy Girls, How You Feel, Money and Sex. Oh my god, that was a pretty goated era. And recently Lone has previewed this song on his live. I'm not too sure what the name is. If you guys do know in the like comments, bro, please let me know. But after hearing this song that Lone did preview on his live, it definitely goes to show Lone still knows how to make bangers. But a big problem that Lone has, which can be said for a lot of artists, is his song selection and, you know, just choosing the right songs to drop on his album. It's like honestly crazy because Lone probably has one of the most stacked vaults ever, but just barely ever drops any of his fucking grills. I think this project can be a big step up from his last projects, as long as bro digs deep and finds that creative bag again, because one of the big reasons why Lone blew up back in 2021 was because his music was just so unique. I feel like a lot of these songs on Love Lasts Forever was just him going for a mainstream kind of sound, and it kind of lost that creativity that we knew Lone originally for. But this next album, Love Hurts, if I had to guess when it is like dropping, probably these like next 2 months. If Ken is dropping in April, I feel like Lone is gonna drop a month or two after. As of now, there is no real album rollout, but hey, I want to see Lone freaking win, bro. This past year hasn't been the best for Lone fans. I believe our GOAT Lone can prove him wrong. And another artist that I've been wanting to talk about, or duo, is Homixide Gang. Now, clearly the most underrated fucking, you know, artist in Opium, and they've recently been teasing the sequel to their best album being Homixide Lifestyle 2, which is honestly the best thing that they can do because their last two albums weren't the best. I mean, I5, U5, We5 was hard, and compared to Snot or Not or like Homixide Lifestyle 1, not as good. Homixide Gang has been teasing the album with these AI promos, making a separate Instagram account for the rollout, and they've been previewing new music on that account and one of these songs, and they did bring back the OG Homixide intro from the Lifestyle intro on Homixide Lifestyle. And I'm definitely hyped for this album, bro. The first Homixide Lifestyle, in my opinion, is one of the best Opium albums in general. Barely has any misses. Will Homixide Lifestyle 2 live up to the hype or be as good? I don't know. I mean, I hope, because they have upped their like production ever since then. Hopefully see some Lone and Can features on their like first album. But yeah, I mean, Homixide Gang has always been super underrated. I mean, like they've, always kind of been overshadowed by Lone and Can, but nonetheless, I'm hyped for the album. And now on to the moment that y'all have been waiting for. Oh my god, I'm losing my sanity, but basically Carti went from I am Fit Pick to now I am Billboard to now I am not dropping the album. With so many billboards being spotted this past week, like oh my gosh, it's like actually crazy with words like overly trimmed, sorry for the wait, and yeah, fans are losing it. According to some insiders, Carti's label doesn't want to issue refunds because the album's CDs are gonna ship in less than 2 weeks. So Carti, if you were to make a freaking announcement, it's now, bruh. DJ Swamp Izzo did also say this about the album dropping.
I got this album coming out, man. I am music, Playboi Carti. Don't worry. The album is on the way. Don't worry. When is Carti dropping that album? Carti's dropping the album.
I don't know who to believe. I don't know what to believe. I'll believe it when Carti drops some shit, bro. I did come across this compilation on YouTube and it like had almost 40 snippets being previewed for iMusic, which is fucking insane, bro. And for his performance at Rolling Loud, Cali, we're definitely gonna get more and more songs previewed. But yeah, everyone in Opium is getting active. I mean, I've been seeing shit lately like Opium is like falling off, or Opium fell off, or where is Opium, and this and that. But I'm telling you, as soon as Opium builds momentum and they all start dropping one by one by one, the narratives are gonna be changed. Also, a question that I've been wondering for months is that is Carti dropping first or is his artist? Now, if you look at it from a money or hype standpoint, it would make sense if Ken, Lone, and Homixide drop first before Carti, and then it would obviously build momentum. But if Ken's dropping in April, Lone's probably dropping in May, Homixide probably like May or June, Carti in March, hypothetically. If Lone, Ken, and Homixide are featured on iMusic and their monthly listeners just skyrocket, and the months after Ken, Lone, and Homixide drop their albums, it will put so many more eyes on them. But I guess we will indeed see. But it's been Homie M Chan. Love y'all. YVL.